I just turned 30, so I'm going to share the 30 jobs I've done before turning 30. The first is I used to make Lunchables, but like gourmet style. So I would take a straw and I would stick it into the cheese to make Swiss cheese. And my best friend and I would sell it for like 50 cents each because we're like, this is nicer cheese than the regular one that it comes with. And we actually did well with that. Then I started doing spa things for my mom's or my grandma's friends. Like I would bring the little kit with me to her friends' houses and I would make like 20 bucks each time. Then I did babysitting a lot. I saved so much money. I had like a lot of money saved at a young age from babysitting, which I also did with a friend. Then I got a job as a hostess. Then I got my dream job at a surf shop, which I had to go 3 times to get that job. I basically like begged them to give me the job, and I worked there for 3 years. I also did their paddleboard modeling, their advertisements, which got me into modeling. And I also used to teach paddleboarding and then open my own yoga paddleboard business, which is why I have a tattoo on the bottom of my foot. It's the logo that my mom drew for that business. I worked at Panera and Mellow Mushroom only for 1 day each. I also did Cutco sales. I did like a lot of Cutco knives sales, which is basically an MLM. But my family still to this day uses those Cutco knives and they're good knives. I don't know what to tell you. I was a delivery driver for Muscle Maker Grill. And within the first like 2 weeks, I thought that they were giving me a gift by they like ran out and gave me a milkshake or like some kind of smoothie to bring to somebody. But I thought it was for me for like doing a good job. So I drank it on the way to delivering the food. And then they're like, where's my smoothie? And I got fired. I also showed up to that job on the first day with no car. A delivery job, I showed up with no car on the first day. I'm like, I thought you had a car here for me to drive. I had to bring my own car. I modeled for a lot of swimwear brands, Monse Swim, Poema Swim, Mora Girls Surf Boutique, like just a bunch of local businesses and boutiques here in South Florida. I've done the conventions like Surf Expo, Miami Swim Week. I did runway for Miami Swim Week on WAGS Miami. I was an extra in Baywatch and Ballers, which you make, like, if you are not with a big name modeling company and you do freelance modeling, I think I made $150 a day as an extra. And then I saw what the girls from like Wilhelmina and Ford were making, and they made like almost $1,000 for doing the exact same job. And I was like, that's why you get an agent. But I tried and no one wanted to sign me, so I did it freelance for 10 years. I was a journalist for the Boca Raton Tribune, which is a local newspaper in Boca, obviously. So I did med sales in college, and then for 3 years after that, I left med sales and got into real estate and now own my own brokerage. Find something you're passionate about and you will succeed.